Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do a reading. This is going to be a next 48-hour reading for you, and we're just going to pull some cards, see what comes through. I'm going to pull a few oracle first. This is actually my deck to help me learn runes, but I ended up just kind of using it like for this purpose. So here's your rune. Here you go. Letter S. Sowilo. The sun. Well, you can tell I didn't learn these. Yeah, the sun, wholeness. Keyword is empowerment, energy, well-being, life force, victory. It is your guiding light. The magical working is achieving success, increase in spiritual will, celebration of life, health and abundance. And the key phrases are open yourself to the power. Goodness, I don't think I've ever done this one. Oh, and of course it has to be number 16. Of course. Tower, change and transformation. I relate to number 16 because of the tarot. Open yourself to the power. Sunshine on your path. All is well. Enjoy life. Dancing in the light. Bask in the warmth of the sun. The gods are smiling on you. How wonderful. The season of growth, and that's an interesting one. Energy at its maximum strength. Wow. So really powerful. Powerful. There's the rune. Again. Letter S. Sowilo. I'll put it there so that if you want to read it, you can. You know what? Maybe a little bit more light might be good. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, so yeah, I mean, maybe something is happening for you, Leos. Hopefully it is regarding health, regarding, well, just miracles, well-being, magical workings. Maybe you're about to hit some kind of very successful transformation, and so therefore it's like, hang on. Increase in your spiritual will. Okay, so maybe you're needing that boost. So maybe it's some kind of boost of confidence here that Spirit wants to give you. Health and abundance. Celebration of life. Okay, wisdom of the oracle. Wisdom of the oracle. What do I have? Be flexible here, Leo. Number 19. Be flexible. That's interesting. It's kind of mirroring that in a sense, in a way. 69. Alrighty. Flexible, meaning adaptable, be adaptable, be open to things not necessarily going exactly how you're wanting them to go, but, you know, still having the, like, still achieving your goal here. So be flexible. I like that. Orphaned. Orphaned, number 5, can come about when we really don't feel like we fit in. Now, maybe you found a group too because of it, the way that it was coming out. Maybe it is about feeling more like you belong. So sometimes that overwhelming feeling of I don't belong here, that energy can come through with that. And this might be why. This might be why here, Leo. It's because there's unfinished symphony. There's an unfinished symphony. There's something that has yet to be completed. Finding your place. And it does involve finding your place. Let's get another one. Okay, something else for Leos. And sometimes when we feel like we're going through a lot that maybe we feel like we can't relate to others about, it can feel like that too. Okay, so being poised for a receiving is going to be important. 48. Get ready to receive something that maybe you didn't know you were going to receive it, but it open up to your power. You know, the opening those arms like that is like saying thank you and being open to receiving. Letting in the abundance. Energy at its maximum strength. Achieving success. Be ready for this success and be flexible about how it comes to you. It is really important, you know, to not leave some people out. And so maybe you're in a situation at work or something where somebody's being left out. Maybe it's you saying something about that. And I have number 16 again. All that glitters is not gold. Remember that. All that glitters is not gold. Something could look a certain way or even be presented as a certain way on the outside, but then when you go inside, it's something quite different. This can be with like people's personas. It doesn't always necessarily have to be fake. It just could be for persona, for whatever it is that they do. The fates, something fated. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and pull some tarot now. Let's see what else we get. Unfinished symphony and being flexible. Oh, okay, for Leo's next 48 hour, tell us about what's the main issue that they need to be focused on. Well, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. If you feel like there is like a challenging situation in regards to what some kind of business has to offer or what the finances are looking like, do not forget to give to yourself too. Be careful with false promises at this time. Just for whatever reason, it could be a challenging energy that's not exactly what it seems. And the Queen of Cups here, well, that's showing yourself the self-love, care, and compassion that you need. And it is receiving, like the poised card, it is receiving. You may be getting a lot of different kind of like channeled messages. There's the spiritual healing, that color, that turquoise. I love that color. Something really soothing about it. The commitment to the money, it will improve as you improve how you treat yourself, like and your health and all of that, all of those things. Body, mind, spirit affects, you know, one part is going to affect the other. It all has an effect. Starts with you. It starts with inner you. So if you do this, I feel like it's like an outline for if you do take this strategy of putting yourself first and being open to receiving love too by giving yourself it, you'll be poised for something really good. So tell us about what's coming, the energy that's coming. Leo, about the energy that is coming, please. Queen of Wands. Oh, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. All right. I'm going to put her upright, you know, because let me say that, like I said, Watch with promises, watch with something that might be promised that might not be as true. How to get around that? This is about something about your persona. Something looks pretty good here with your persona, I'm going to say. With the Queen of Wands, she's like sitting and ready for everything to come her way because knowing that she really deserves it. And the Queen of Wands is bold, brave, daring. Puts herself out there and goes after that 10 of Cups. Sometimes it's putting yourself back out there, like regards to career or dating or something like that. It's divinely feminine, so it does have a lot to do with, again, receiving. So give us more information on the unfinished symphony for Leos. Give us more information on the unfinished symphony for Leos. What is the unfinished symphony? And to me, there's no coincidence here. The way that came out is because it's a challenge. There is a challenge to put yourself up here, but I feel like Spirit is saying if you get up on this podium with all the success and all of the advanced challenges that you've overcome and obstacles you've already overcome, that you'll see that this is like just priming you for some kind of success, reward, achieving success. You have to trust. I feel like you have to trust in something that you've already kind of built in the ether. It's like following your belief of law of attraction. You know, if you believe in law of attraction, then you should be, without a doubt, be getting ready for receiving. And what is unfinished? This is having a beginner's mind. Having a beginner's mind. Trusting that all will be okay. Put yourself out there and get ready to finish something. Get ready to finish something. It feels like it's something that's never finished, I'll tell you that. And it feels like it's saying more, it's more about the journey. Don't let anybody else, write your own song. Only you write your song. And know that even, songs have their breaks, right? But this thing is just going on. And this is like something beautiful, though. Then I have the Three of Wands in the reverse. It might have to do, well, you know what? Let's get another one, because I'm going to get another one. Sometimes we're waiting on a return from a journey or to return. There may be somewhat of a surprise. Switch in direction. I think that's why it's saying be open, be adaptable, be flexible to how something unwinds in a different way, but still getting the outcome that you're wanting. There is some kind of heartache that is just going to have to be one of those things to get through. It's part of the journey, but it's still part of the whole symphony, though. Oh, heartache. Heartache over what is not yours, or heartache of what you've lost. Tell me more about these threes. And then that's the number 33 too, which I feel like is a significant number. More effort needs to be put into something. The more effort, it's not always like that. I feel like they're wanting to say that it's not always like that. Sometimes little effort can go a long way, but there's a situation that's meant to be this challenging. It's meant to have a strategy to come out of. It's for some long-term growth and stability, but more effort needs to be put in. And there is some sort of delay, and it might be regarding returning from a voyage or a journey. It feels like whatever that is, or whatever heartache that this is about, it wasn't foreseen. It definitely wasn't something that Leo was like, oh, here we go, headed towards this feeling. No, it's something that just happens. And when it happens, it's something that you have to power through, and then it becomes part of your story. And all stories have beauty in them. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me to tell you to put more effort and to be really flexible about how you open up to receiving a financial abundance or windfall. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is advice to you on transparency. No need to sneak around or anything like that. Like there is a big need for being transparent at this time with what it is that you expect, and out of your efforts too. So strategy, not sneaky. Strategy, not sneaky. Somebody could have also gotten, like, if you're relating to this as a love type reading, then it's a feeling of being really hurt because of somebody being found out that there's some kind of third party situation going on. The Tower in reverse. It's normally about rebuilding. Surprising. I'm surprised. Tell me more about this Tower in the reverse. There's something really surprising here. I don't know what if it's about just really just not wanting to fight. Not wanting to fight, or just kind of being timid when it comes to this rebuilding. Being complacent with how something is, even if it's not working on a goal or your dream. And it's kind of like these energies are almost associated, I feel like, with the still processing of this Three of Swords. It's got you kind of in this energy of blah, not wanting to fight for any of this. Okay, Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. A formal way of doing something. And being assertive is going to be needed. Assert yourself. And commitment. And commitment. What are you committed to? Okay, so let's get some, tarot that wants to, let's see what it wants to clarify or give advice to this. Somebody's very hurt that something wasn't rebuilt, or that something hasn't been fixed. It's still dealing with, well, one, the change and transformation, but it's still figuring out, like, how do I deal with what had happened and how it felt. It's that's a whole lot. So advice from spirit. If you need a private reading, let me know. Contact me throughout the description box. You'll find an email address. Just email me. Knight of Pentacles. It's very important that, though slow and practical, that you actually come through with something with the Knight of Pentacles, or through for someone. Honesty, integrity, and getting there is important. It's part of the unfinished symphony. It's really important that that it turns out right. Right, or successful. Even though, like I say, even though I said that success is maybe slow, it's all part of it. And this is part of, look, this is also coming out of get ready to receive, because this is the advice of, yeah, we're coming out of the cold. We're either helping somebody feel included. We're not spending too much time alone. So I feel like it's like not spending too much time alone, but it's also coming out of some kind of hardship or some situation where somebody felt left out. You could probably expect money to get better, I would say. Oh yeah, all in divine timing. This stuff, which is hard for me to even talk about, this stuff is being helped, is being dealt with by your angels and your spirit team, trying to alchemize the situation, helping turn things in the background, helping people that would normally not get along. There is divine timing at play, and everything is this delicate balance, and this is an example of where things didn't go balanced or things got so off balance, and that was the result. But so you can have patience that divine timing and that your angels are helping in this situation. We all make stupid decisions sometimes, and you got to learn from past judgment that was not the best decisions. You learn from those, and then you move past it. And you turn it into wisdom. And I think that that's what it's trying to tell you to do. There's the next time you're at a crossroads, you'll make a different, kind of like a different decision. It might be time to get away, vacation, or retreat too. If something like that is, if there's an issue of overdoing it somehow. I don't know why, but that's coming to mind, of overdoing it. So let's get some angel number messages for you and wrap up your reading. Leos. What I have, 31, which says, I am disciplined. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined, 31. And I have 17. I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent, 17. And 12, I am a visionary, especially how you come out of this hardship. However you're able to do that, that is like an inspiration. It's a vision made true. 12, creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your insights and feelings in unique ways others can benefit from. I am a visionary. I have ink pot, problems to be resolved. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. It's probably a little of both. And those are usually going through a very hard time, but that's what happens, is you get that increase in spiritual growth. So bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Maybe dealing with a Taurus. I have tulip, great passion. I have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. I have grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. And I like that. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or a letter. And I'm being guided to look underneath here. All the same thing. Waiting for a news package or a letter or a message. Waiting for that. Wow. All right, so you've got some really cool energies, I feel like. Fortune cookie, and we'll close it with this. Personal riches. Small successes are likely now, and big ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but watch your money. Avoid get-rich schemes. So yeah, watch your finances. Signs, your future positive direction will reveal itself, and any doubts or confusions soon will disappear. Might be a time for reflection, time for looking at friendships in your life and the reasons for things, and feeling like you belong or don't belong, or however you are feeling. So in love and light. Bye.